Hello, Happy New Year. I'm Aaron Dunn, and I am the composer from the upcoming stop-motion film Lego Silmarillion, Beren and Luthien. This is the first of two production videos I'll be doing to show the composer's side and my work um, on this side of the production. Well, I have to admit that I'm a huge fan of Middle-earth, and that means I've seen Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings and Hobbit trilogies. And with that being the case, I've been hugely influenced by Howard Shore's scores. And so I hope that there's some of the musical feel that he's created for Middle-earth in my score. Um, Now, I definitely feel that First Stage Middle-earth is at least quite a bit different and definitely a distinct world. It's more archaic, barbaric, primitive than the Third Age, perhaps, and the music has to show this. So, with that being the case, I've thrown in some medieval elements to the score, as well as your standard orchestral orchestration, and some improvised instruments as well. I began composing from the book The Silmarillion theory class in music college, believe it or not. Um, Now, I lost all of those notes, which was a crying shame because last year I decided to revive the whole project of the idea that I had to score bits from the Silmarillion and working through Fëanor and the music of the Ainur and stuff like that. And it culminated in a work that I've called the Silmarillion Symphony, which is an ongoing project, and you can check that at the link below. Um, when this year rolled around, I was still working on that project, but I hadn't quite got to Beren and Luthien yet. And so when the opportunity came to score it for any sort of artwork or some sort of stop motion film, of course I was going to jump right into it. So I pick up the writing while I'm reading Lego Silmarillion, and then I start composing just after the Fall of Fingalfin. And that's something I had actually been writing earlier this year, just as my Silmarillion Symphony project. I was planning on doing from where I left off in my previous CD up to the Fall of Fingalfin, right before Beren and Luthien. One of the things I really love about Tolkien, and having read many of the books, is the poetry, and I've been able to use it as a springboard in some of the meter and some of the syllabic material of the poem if it's going to suit what I'm going to do, and I have managed to pull that off in a couple of instances in the upcoming score. So in terms of unique sounds, odd, improvised, what have you, creative stuff, um, I've sought out a few things about that and even tried to improvise my own. So in fact, I've actually made a cello-like instrument, sort of primitive, which is actually perfect for some of the sound that I'm going for, which is Middle Earth in a more primitive time. So that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to specifically in the future when I go to record everything, recording these odd or unique or primitive sounds for the score. And I think that's really going to enrich the sound palette and give it a different kind of depth and dimension that perhaps wouldn't be there had I not undertaken this journey. So I'm very excited about that. So one of the things that's very much excited me about writing any kind of music that's inspired by Tolkien is the fact that he has ideas as to what the musical instruments are that are being used. So in the Lay of Beleriand, for instance, he talks about elven harpers, people that play the harp, and so I've taken that cue and I've run with it in terms of orchestrating and composing, and that's been a lot of fun for me personally. And of course, then there's his actual music taste that we know that he had in his life. So we know he likes Sibelius, Carl Maria von Weber, and Wagner. And I've done a good bit of listening to Sibelius in particular, so that's been a great joy to get influenced by those people as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this rather short production video on my process as the composer for Lego Silmarillion, Beren and Luthien. I hope you're as excited as I am for the coming movie. I'm very much looking forward to the final steps for it, and for hopefully doing another production video for you when I'm in the recording process. Of course, do follow myself on YouTube on this channel, and and of course, subscribe to the Guildmaster Studio channel on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook and in the links below. Thank you very much. Have a very happy New Year, and we will see you in a few months. Thank you.